Yeah, you been scarred, but you a czar, you can crawl to the grave. I know that a lion's inside, sleeping in your heart. Step back and remember who you are.
What up, Pride? It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. Today we're getting into a Megan Thee Stallion reaction video. This song is called Never Play and it's featuring RM of BTS. I know that Meg has worked with BTS before in the past. I can't remember what song that was, but it's cool to see that they kept that working relationship and RM is now featured on this song from her. I'm not sure when this song was recorded. I'm assuming this was recorded before he enlisted. I don't know if he's in the video as well, but we shall see. I'm excited for this. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. If you're new here, definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share not to miss any more content like this. Without further ado, let's get into this. I'll see all you guys on the other side.
Every day, you know that we never play. Ay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let them know we on the way. Counting zeros every day. You know that we never play. Ay. Time I never been wanna play with.
Okay, so the beat is interesting. There's like this really prominent like cowbell synth type thing they got going on. Reminds me a little bit of the cowbells that are typically in funk music. If that's how you pronounce it, P-H-O-N-K, which if you don't know what that is, it's like a Russian electronic / hip hop genre that samples like Memphis hip hop from like the early 2000s and 90s. The point is that cowbell is very interesting as like the choice of like lead melody for the song. It's very energetic, so it drives a lot of energy, especially paired with that like heavy hitting bass line that they have going. So that's dope. I'm interested to see how she raps on this in the verse, because the chorus, she took a more like chill kind of vibe in her rapping approaching this, and I want to see if that's the entire vibe of the song. It's like this really energetic beat with her rapping like cool and chill over it, or if it picks up in energy. Also, just off the video, I love the fact that she's in an arcade. One of the most interesting things about Meg to me is like her ability to balance like nerdy and cool at the same time simultaneously. And the thumbnail for this kind of looks animated, so I thought this was going to be animated, but like clearly it's not. So regardless, the point is she does a really interesting job, like more interesting than a lot of people I've seen. More people tend to lean one way or the other, but she seems to like really embrace both sides of what used to be like opposing energies or identities, and this video is like a continuation of that. So I thought that was really cool.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let them know we on the way. Counting zeros every day. You know that we never play. Ay. Time I never been wanna play with. Money talking is my first language. Me and RM gang, we gangin'. Boss level, he ain't even in the ranking. They wanna smell what the hottie be cooking. They don't rock when they see me at a bookend. Just know when it's time for me to get my lick back, all y'all finna be finished. Ay. Blue hair like bone, big cheese. Blue one, blue honey, big VVs. Run the world, everybody come see me. No tax, but my passport. Ay. I'm the big fish jumping out the TX. So dope, tryna make me take a P-test. Check the credits, you know who wrote it when the flow this hard, this heavy. I can't help that, I'm that girl. They be
Okay, I was not expecting a Kotex line there. It looked like she's still going, so I had to jump in real quick before she said something else that like distracted me from the point I wanted to make. One, I totally called the whole verse section coming up and her going hard on the verse, but like being more chill and subdued, at least on the first chorus. I guess the second chorus could be different, but she brought a more like chill, cool vibe on the chorus itself. And then when it came into the verse, she started spitting. She started going in, which is what I expected when I was hearing this beat. It gives you that like amped energy, which a lot of Meg beats do, but this one in particular gives you that amped energy. So when she wasn't rapping fast on it, I was a little surprised, but I just wanted to let it be known, just in case you didn't catch it. I predicted this, okay? Nostradamus over here. Back to the video. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched that many Meg videos, like her music videos. So I don't know if this like approach that she's doing here is very common in her music videos, but the fact that like there's like all of these like animations and all of these added things in post. Like one thing that was like really interesting to me was like how there's like the sharks came out of nowhere, like that part, like all that stuff that's being added, or like what's on screen now, which I'm guessing this is her, right? All of these like additional animated bits, which also makes the thumbnail from earlier that I mentioned make sense. But all of these additional animated bits I think are so interesting, make the video so much more visually engaging. And I don't know if this is like a common thing for her or if this is like just a new vibe that she's on. So if you're a Meg fan and you've watched a lot of her videos and know like generally what her music video template is, that doesn't make sense. What her style is in her music videos, if this is like par for the course or if this is like something different, special for this particular single project, whatever this is. I don't know if this is coming with an entire album or if this is just like a promotional single. Either way, I want to know because I think this is really cool. And if this is like a part of her style, I need to go back and watch way more of her videos because this just makes the video that much more interesting, you know?
I'm the big fish jumping out the TX. So dope trying to make me take a P-test. Check the credits, you know who wrote it when the flow this hard, this heavy coated. I can't help that, I'm that girl. They be talking, I don't.
Hold on one second. I know I'm pausing at the exact same moment, but I just caught something she said that I didn't catch before that I need to go back. The fact that she said, I'm the big fish jumping out the TX, Texas. Obviously, she's from Houston. And then the sharks, big fish, had bull horns on them. That's cold, okay? That's cold. I didn't want y'all to think I missed that part. I did, but I didn't miss it a second time, okay? So I needed to go back. The animation is going with the stuff that she's saying. And that's dope because now it's not just like, oh, that looks interesting, but it's literally bringing her words to life, you know, in an interesting way. Because I would have never thought of like a shark with bull horns on it. But, you know, that relates exactly to what she's saying.
P-test. Check the credits, you know who wrote it when the flow this hard, this heavy coated. I can't help that, I'm that girl. They be talking, I don't care. Beefing with yourself because you do not exist in my world. 3 things I don't play about myself, my money, or my man. Mention one of them and best believe I'm gonna be at your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let them know we on the way. Counting zeros every day. You know that we never play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let them know we on the way. Counting zeros every day. You know that we never play.
You know that we never play. Yeah, we gon' forever slay. Me and Megan on the way for Asian men be paid away. Some like criminal off the digital. Y'all them look so pitiful. Fuck a deposit, 25 faucet. From the size of mine, yeah. From the size of side, yeah. Can you focus with a line, yeah? How many soldiers hate them? The law here with the yards a fairy tale. In the end, she's very fair. We could barrel the nightmares. Shit is a toxic kitchen mosh pit. You and your people be fossing. It was just bossy. Pour the sauces on the face of the beat bossing. Call me a narcissist. Make a typhoon be an artist. I'm the artist. Take out your wallet. Sabotage you. 2 days. Swear from the pause.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so lots of thoughts. One, let me just get this out the way. Meg's animated like alternate dimension version, her superpower being like energetic Kamehameha blast out her ass is hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. What you want me to do? That's like the funniest concept for a superpower I've ever heard. It's great. And she was taking out the bad guy. So clearly very powerful, very, very powerful stuff. The animation makes so much sense with RM. I'm guessing the video was filmed after he enlisted, but the song was made before he enlisted. So he couldn't be in the video, and therefore having the animation allows him to be in the video without him being in the video, obviously. And so incorporating it in both, like the video is not just like, I don't know, one of the Linkin Park videos from like the early 2000s where the entire video was animated. There's both real and animated aspects, which I actually think makes it cooler and like more interesting, and also like it doesn't hurt to like see Meg, you know, you get what I'm saying. So having like both aspects of it I think is really cool. All the ping ball stuff that they're doing with the camera, there's just like a lot of really interesting visual stuff in this video. So I don't know when the next like video music awards is, but like they should nominate this. I think this is like one of the better videos, like visually, that I've seen in a long time. And so, yeah, shouts out to everybody who is involved in that. I don't know if Meg is involved in the creative process of her music videos, or if this was like a director or what, I don't know. But I think the video is dope. Now to my boy RM. I really like his like choice of cadence on this, like that like deep, raspy, kind of aggressive, but kind of chill vibe. It's like the quiet dude at the bar who we, the audience, knows is an assassin, but like nobody else knows. He's just like cool and kind of dangerous. I don't know if that analogy makes sense, but it makes sense in my brain. It's just like when you see the main character who you know is a super spy at the bar enjoying his drink, but the other people around him don't know how dangerous he is. That's the vibe that his voice gave me from this. And it's different than some of the tones that he chooses for some of the BTS songs or some of his solo songs. And so I really like that choice on this beat. I think it works really, really well. Also, the fact that he switches up his flow halfway through his verse, I think is really smart. Both him and Meg do that, which makes sense because this beat is pretty repetitive. And so the variation naturally comes from the vocalist on this song. And so I like that both of them didn't just rap in a monotonous way throughout the course of their individual verses. He said something about something Asia paved the way. I'm gonna just go back and hear his whole verse again, okay? If y'all want to be mad, y'all can click off the video. It is what it is. I just want to go back and hear like all the stuff he was saying because I was like processing a lot of stuff there. And I feel like I definitely missed some stuff, but I liked it. Also, was his whole verse in English? No, I guess not, because like the subtitles kind of spazzed there for a second. I guess that was like the Korean part. They had no idea what he was saying. I don't know, but I thought it was cool. I like the bass tone. I like the vibe. It's all great. So I want to hear it again. Okay.
You know that we never play. Yeah, we gon' forever slay. Me and Megan on the way for Asian men be paid away. Some like criminal off the digital. Y'all them look so pitiful. Fuck a deposit, 24 faucets. From the size of mine, yeah. From the size of side, yeah. Can you focus with a line, yeah? How many soldiers hate them? The law, hair web. Y'all is a fairy tale. In the end, she's very fair. We could have barreled the nightmares. Shit is a toxic kitchen mosh pit. You and your people be flossing. They was just bossing. Pour the sauces on the phase of the beat bossing. Call me a narcissist. Make a typhoon be an artist. I'm the artist. Take out your wallet. Sabotage your true business. Swear free deposit.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Let them know we on the way. Counting zeros every day. You know that we never play. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Let them know we on the way. Counting zeros every day. You know that we never play.
Oh, why y'all do me like that? Oh, that should be illegal. Oh, I take everything nice I said back about the video. Terrible. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of a movie where the ending is like soul crushing, but I can't right now because I don't like to watch sad movies. But whatever movie you just thought of when I said that's what that was. They so wrong for that. Was that even his hand? Did they just find some random Asian man in Houston and just have him? That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, I'm filing a complaint, a petition, something. Okay. Anyway, whatever. Outro. Let's go. Okay, so regardless of me being dramatic there at the end, they didn't have to do that though. I feel like I'm justified in saying they could have just left that off. Okay, he could have just stayed on the sign. She could have won the game, walked off, strutting in whatever in her tight leather pants, and it would have been fine. It would have been perfectly fine, and then they have to do all that extra stuff. But since they did, I feel like I was justified in what I said. But anyway, back to my point. Yeah, I like it. The song's like pretty short, which is gonna make it very effective at streaming. Like it's gonna be very loopable. And the beat, as I said, is very repetitive. There's not much for me to say there as far as like breaking it down, but the video and the rapping were dope. Very, very much carried the flag in this particular music video here. And I really like the choice of like the combination of both the animated and live action bits. I like the choice of like the rap flows and cadences by both of them. I thought like all of those parts, those two parts, amazing. Okay, if you want to, if this was the Beatles, those two parts would be John and Paul, and then, you know, we have the other two. Okay, that's kind of messed up, but you get what I'm saying. The point is that I really enjoyed the visuals and the rapping on this particular music video. If you have anything that you saw that I didn't touch on that you would like to touch on, or any extra context or additional information that you'd like to give me, leave that in the comment section down below. Like I said, definitely make sure to subscribe not to miss any other reaction videos like this, and I'll be seeing all of you guys here on the channel next time. Have a great day. Peace.
Sit back, don't stress. Life is too short.